Peace, guys and goddesses. I really just have to take a moment to acknowledge my super parents. Before I even begin, I want y'all to know that I am not trying to force my beliefs onto other people. If you agree, that's amazing. If you don't agree, that's fine. But I will not tolerate being attacked. My block game is too strong. And you know, I'm open to different perspectives. So please comment. But just know that I'm more so resonating in energy where I'm open to agree to disagree. And that's just that. Now that that's been addressed, I don't know, I'll be reflecting and thinking I've never came across a person who did not have expectations for their parents. As far as, you know, like the type of parenting they believe their parents should have provided. Now, ask yourself, do you meet those expectations? Because I do not come across many people who are. And this is why I have to take a moment to acknowledge those parents that are just, you know, showing up for their kids without being asked or told. Y'all doing it. You hear me? Here go y'all flowers, because y'all doing it. And I love that for y'all. I do. And y'all kids, because they deserve it. All right, so this is a very sensitive topic, and I know that, so I might ruffle some feathers. But it's just like, I feel like, you know, everyone's not good parents. No one really wants to talk about it or even admit it, but this really is what it is. So, like, I'm specifically talking to parents that's changing behavior, breaking curses, instilling values, guiding and teaching their children correctly, showing up for them even when they're tired, sick, overwhelmed. You know, that's a lot too. Doing it by yourself in some cases. Y'all powerful. Removing things and people that don't, you know, they're not good for them, not benefiting them. Being that safe place. Being that safe place is so important. You know, these are not easy things. They are not. And I just feel like y'all deserve some acknowledgement because you're amazing. You're amazing. And that's just, I'm just so happy. I can't, because you're amazing. You really are just amazing to me. But to those parents that's no longer allowing their kids to come second to the system, y'all motherfucking just G's out here doing it. I respect y'all so much. It's just, I can't even show you or tell you how much I respect you, because that's some different level shit. And that's something I really struggle with. I can't even fathom the amount of time that I've allowed my job to come before my kids. That shit used to eat me up so much in the inside job because I knew that shit was wrong. That shit is so wrong on so many different fucking levels. And the fact that jobs even just always put people in the predicament to make them feel as if their job is more important than their kids. Who, this fucking system. It's a lot. And society really make that shit seem like it's okay. And that shit is not okay. I am here to tell you right now that shit is not okay. It's not. And people tend to think that shit is okay because we have to financially be able to support our kids. And from the amount of people that I know that's had those working parents, They want attention more than anything, and that is fucking facts. Facts. So it's just like, yeah, we might have to be in a position to provide for our children, but we also need to acknowledge that we also need to be there for our children in all aspects, not just financially. On top of that, it's like we really need to acknowledge how much that traumatizes our children, because it does. Why? We're not there. We're not there. And they need us to be there. We have to show up. It's a must. It is what it is. But it's just like, the shit will never be okay, and people need to really just wake up and acknowledge it, because we need to change it. We have to change it. It's important that we change it. Now, please, matter of fact, please don't be over there thinking no shit like I'm either a perfect parent or that I think that I'm a perfect parent. I'm not. There's no fucking such thing as perfect anyways. But I make mistakes all the time. But one thing I do that I know a lot of people don't do is I acknowledge my mistakes all the time. And I apply myself to make changes to my life to better my children's life. Always, baby. I'm going to show up because they deserve it. And all kids deserve it. All kids deserve unconditional love, attention, patience, kindness, happiness, support, fun, a safe place. A safe place is needed. Really, just the best life has to offer. Every child in the world deserves that. As parents, we need to acknowledge that. That's just what it is. They deserve to witness a healthy relationship between their parents. All right, I'm not gonna hold y'all. I'm not about to sit here and act like this a walk in the motherfucking park type of thing, because I know that this particular thing is hard as fuck. And I'm just speaking from my experiences. This shit takes work. Work. Real work. And everything in life takes work, you know? Sometimes that shit don't work out how you expect it to, but that's okay, because as long as I put towards the effort and I actually try, you know, to make something work, I'm gonna have to accept what I get, even if it don't work. You wasn't meant to, and that's okay, because I'm still doing what's best for my children, regardless. So it's like, one thing that I feel like is really important when it comes to parenting is accepting that everyone and everything is not good for your kids or a kid. And I don't think people acknowledge it enough, especially if it's not meeting your values and how you're choosing to raise your child. I don't care who the fuck the person is. Doesn't matter. If the tie needs to be severed or cut it. Especially if it's needed. Especially if you're protecting them. Because there will come a day where they will understand when you're explaining things to them. And more than anything, I believe that they will appreciate you. It will be worth it. Keep that in mind. That's something that I have to remind myself in the back of my head every day. Parenting, because I'm always doing what's best for my kids. Like, it's hard. It's a lot. It can be overwhelming sometimes. And who, baby, listen. But I understand the importance. And I don't know, it's like, life has taught me a lot. And I know that I'd be damned. I'd be goddamned if my kids have to go through those same lessons because of decisions that I'm making. No, it's not happening, because this is literally what breaking generational curses is about. You have to break the cycle. You have to identify the cycle to even break it, because it needs to be broken. It needs to be broken. Change has to happen for the better. And it's like, I'm gonna let y'all know right now that this shit is not easy. It's not. And most people will, they're gonna paint you to be the monster, the bad guy. I'm gonna be whatever motherfucking guy I gotta be. Let me repeat that. I'm gonna be whatever motherfucking guy I have to be to the world and to the public eye to protect my kids, because I really don't give a fuck. Life can be a motherfucker, and the shit really can make or break you based on your own decisions, and people don't take accountability. I'm taking accountability, and I'm putting forth the effort to change the shit for my kids, because they deserve better, and I'm going to give them better. And it's just that, I'm really hoping y'all are feeling me. I'm really hoping y'all are feeling me for real. When it comes to protecting my kids, it's like, I understand the importance in doing what's best for them and the generations to come. This is why breaking generational curses is so important to me. We repairing lineages. It gets deep. If you know, you know. But we, whew, baby. And it's work. But it's worth the work. And you got to acknowledge your power that's within yourself to put forth that work, because you deserve it. Your kids deserve it. They kids deserve it. They kids deserve it. And this is the mindset that you really have to be operating in when it comes to your children. Can't let outside people tell you what's best for your kids. Baby, these not nobody kids but yours. And I'm not even just talking to the mothers, fathers too. And I know it's a little harder for the fathers. I feel for y'all. I truly do. And because I know some phenomenal fucking fathers. And I'm blessed to even, I'm fortunate to even be able to say something like that. Super fortunate. I know some fucking fantastic fathers. But it's just like, again, shit takes work. Y'all got to be willing to put forth the work too, to be able to protect y'all kids, to be able to be there for y'all kids. It is what it is in this type of system that we're living in. But I love y'all, and I just want so much better for everybody. I want better for the children. I want better for the parents. Shit, I want better for the world. You feel me? So we really just, we gotta do better. We gotta do better to really, get better. But I'm about to start my day, y'all, before it starts raining, because I do want to get outside. So I'm gonna see y'all later. Peace.